The city has 1,000 stories, and this one starts with a toy shop. Hello, most awesome Sims 2 fans, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Tipsy Mommy Shark, and today we're going to bring Tinker's Toy Shop to Sim York. This series is inspired by when I lived in New York City. In typical Tipsy fashion, a simple toy store quickly becomes a full city block. Stick around to the end and I'm going to show you how to get this build for your game absolutely free. Plus, we're going to have a few Sims in the City stories along the way, so let's get started. As I mentioned in my intro, we're going to build the Tinkerers a toy store. This is not going to be one of those simple one-room starter stores like you might expect, but an entire city block. As I get started building here, we're going to talk about what the tipsy heck I was thinking. In my personal gameplay, I have moved all of the families from Blue Water Village into Sim York along with their businesses. For those of you new to The Sims 2, Blue Water Village is what you call a sub-neighborhood that came with the Open for Business expansion pack, and you can attach this to any main neighborhood. I really believe that if a Sim business is thriving, Sim York is where they would want to be, not Blue Water Village. It's the dream. In fact, I even deleted Blue Water Village from my neighborhood. And let's be honest, it's where I wanted them to be. The Tinkers were one such family. If you read their bio, they wanted a toy store. I had so much fun with this building and some drama in the B-roll. I had to share it with you. Please take a moment to like and subscribe if you want to keep watching Sim York grow one questionable city block at a time. I recently had to delete my New York style hood decor from our city. My heart is broken. The link is in the description if you want to mourn its tragic pixelated demise with me. That meant I had to get efficient. Density has become my secret weapon. Every lot has to scream SimCity Metro without asking for a permit. I've used the Tinker's household funds for this toy store, but let's be honest, I had to rob them blind to pay for the rest of the block. Motherload, anyone? Don't worry, they won't remember by the time I'm done with them. So, yes, some corners may have been cut, and when I say may, I mean definitely. The first building around the corner with bump-out windows is the toy store. Nothing says New York like a set of aggressively decorated display windows begging for attention. The building to the left of that is going to be our little workshop that has viewing windows so our Sims can watch while the toy making is happening. And before anybody asks, yes, I used windows on the other buildings to pretend that they're doors. This keeps the Sims from wandering into our fake storefronts, and it's crowd control so that we can usher our Sims into the building that we want them buying from, mainly our toy store. I spared you the footage of the Tinker family laboring over toys for the shop. Some things are better left on the editing room floor, especially scenes that reveal just how much I relied on their industrious little hands. Inside the two shops, the decor is, well, minimal. The exteriors devoured nearly every simoleons we had, and I insisted on leaving the family a sliver of funds to survive on. After all, they're tucked away in a modest suburban home, and my game is drowning in mods, including the Bigger Bills mod, which has graciously multiplied their expenses by 1,500%. I couldn't bankrupt them before they stepped into the city. This world I've built is unforgiving enough. I need to draw your attention to the interior of the toy store, because at some point I apparently decided to recreate the essence of New York City retail. Microscopic, overpriced, and mildly unsafe. The shop ended up so tiny I had no choice but to expand into the unit on the right, just to cram in a bathroom the size of a broom closet. And on the left, you asked? I had to carve out a space for the door for the toy making workshop. Priorities. Now, those of you who watch my videos know I'm a fire safety fanatic. I preach it. I enforce it. I build like the fire marshal is standing behind me with a clipboard. In fact, some days I am the fire marshal. But As you watch this, I have to confess, I cut one too many corners. There is no back fire exit, none, zero. I may never admit this again, except there is video evidence of the accident. What accident, you ask? Well, Melody, the teen daughter, wandered out back to fly a kite. Dang free will. And within seconds, a strange storm rolled in and struck her with lightning. To my absolute horror, she was on fire. And by the time the family reached her, it was too late. If only there had been a back fire exit. One I definitely didn't forget to build. Her parents even had a fear of her coming back as a zombie. It's as if they know me. They have seen what I'm capable of. And for the fire marshal, let's just say that emergency door I panic plopped afterwards has always been there. Winky, winky, nod, nod. Any rumors to the contrary is slander. After all of that, I sent Marcie Christie to playtest the lot. She's Sim York's it girl, our Carrie Bradshaw. Well, if Carrie starred in Tales from the Crypt. Marcie is no longer a vampire as promised. She was here after the accident to check on things, to make sure it's fine. If you're new to the channel, I'll put links in the description below so you can properly meet her and catch up on Sim York. She has been through things and somehow is still standing. I want to thank you all for watching. This was Tinker's Toy Shop. You can get it for free on my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Happy simming and bye-bye.